Hey there, it's Matt with the Rhinestone World. This video tutorial is going to walk you through how to create a two-color high school rhinestone car window decal design. And make sure after the video to like our Facebook page, as we do have drawings every month. The first of each month we draw a lucky winner, and all you have to do to enter is comment on each of our videos for the month. So comment on this video after you see it, and that's one entry into the contest. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our design here. So we're using our sticky flock, which is the great template material to use for two-color designs. So we're going to start out with the fill part of the design, and this is for RHS. It's Riverview High School. So it's RHS, and as you can see, the templates are contour cut with a perfect square around it so everything lines up great. So we have our RHS lined up here, and you'll see the left side of the RHS, you'll see that little shiny part. What that is, that's our material. It's actually a piece of sticky flock that's applied to our workstation that still has the clear carrier on top. And what we're going to do is we're going to use that for our layering process. And you'll see how that works in just a minute. So as you can see, those stones are brushing in pretty easy here for the fill part of the design. With the rhinestone car decals, you always want to have a pretty dense design. You always want to try and have a fill, if you're using two colors, a fill outline like we're doing here, because you don't really want a lot of inside material there, because you're going to see the clear part of the rhinestone decal material. So if you have a nice dense design like this, you keep the letters real close together, it looks perfect on a rhinestone car decal. So this is one of our popular rhinestone car decals that we make for the different high schools around the area. A lot of high schools like to do fundraisers with these as well. So we're using the SS10 Korean crystal stones here. We have these on the website as well. And the outline part of the design, we're going to use also the SS10, and we're going to use the pink stones for the outline part of the design. So we're done with the fill part of the design. We're going to attach it to our little layer there and just drop it down. Rub over the top of it pretty easy right here with the sticky flock material, very easy. Pull this up and we're done with the first part of the design. Now we're going to keep our transfer tape on our workstation right here, and that's why we have that little piece of sticky flock on the left side there, because it's going to stay attached to that. Now we're working at our second color, and as you can see with the sticky flock template material, you can put it right on top of the old one. So the way that this design and this alphabet is designed when we created it is we put a perfect square, contour square around each one of the letters, and the square is the exact same size for the outline and the fill. And the reason why is so you can line it up this easy. We're not having to line it up by the letters, we're just lining up the perfect square on top of the square that's underneath it. So there we go, we have it lined up perfectly, and it's ready for the second color of this design, just because of the way that we designed it in our software when we made it. So all of the alphabet font downloads are available on the site as well. You can purchase it as a download, or you can purchase it as a pre-cut file. If you don't have the ability to cut your own sticky flock or your own template material, we can cut it here for you and send it just like this, already done, so you can make your own transfers. So now we're ready for the second part of the design. For the second part, like I said, we're going to use the pink SS10 rhinestones. And we're just going to dump a big group right there, right on top of it. The great thing about it is the way that the sticky flock's lined up here. You can obviously see that all of the holes that we just brushed in are obviously covered by this top layer of sticky flock. And what that's doing is when you don't see any of the holes underneath, that means that you're obviously lined up perfectly. So when we drop this hotfix tape back down on top, everything's going to be lined up perfectly around it. Where if we saw the circles coming through with these circles, we would know that stones would be on top of each other. So it makes it very easy to layer with this material. As you can see, the stones go in pretty good here. Everything is going fine. That one, the top of the R there had a stone that was upside down. We just brought some more stones back in and brushed over it again. It flipped that bad stone out and replaced it with one that was right side up. So this part of the design brushed in very easy here. Let's get all of these other stones out of the way for when we layer our second part of the design right here. Alright, everything looks good. All we have to do is grab our hotfix tape here And don't even have to look. We could close our eyes, drop it down, lines up perfectly. So it's that easy to line it up. Everything lined up perfectly right there. Just brush over it a little bit here. And we're going to pull our hot fix tape up. Make sure we got all the stones. It looks like one of them was trying to lag behind right there. We got it. This entire design is done now. So perfect two-color design for a rhinestone car decal. As you can see, that's going to have some mega bling on the back of the car window once the sun hits it. Two colors, very easy. Now we're going to show you something real cool is with our new workstation here, how easy it is to clean up your stones. So what we have here is we just have a funnel. We drilled a hole in this table, put our funnel down in there, and then just folded the sticky flock down in. So all we have to do is grab our rhinestone bottle. We hold it underneath that funnel part on the bottom, brush it right into the hole in every one of your stones. Easiest way to clean up there is. You don't have to use any scoops. You don't have to dump a whole tray out of a pan. Just hold your bottle underneath just like that. Brush all the stones in. They fall in perfectly. And then the way we have this workstation set up, we have a hole here, we have a hole in the middle, then we have a hole on the far left side. So wherever our stones are, very easy to clean them up and brush them right in. So another quick tip for you as far as making a workstation, another way to make it easy to get your stones cleaned up. So make sure to contact us. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial video. If you do have any questions, office number is 941-721-4653. Website's www.therhinestoneworld.com or email at matt@thedecalworld.com. And make sure to comment on this video so you can enter to win the contest for next month. We will have another free drawing on the first of the month and you could be the lucky winner. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.